Hi, Joyce. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Come on in. I am feeling a little bit better this afternoon, yes. How are you, Joyce? She says, I'm on time for once. I was just sitting here counting on this, and I don't know what I did because it's wider here than it is here. Again with that. I don't know what I keep doing to make it happen. I'm not counting, obviously. But I'm actually just going to keep going with it. So welcome everybody. This is Crochtity Crochet number 19. My name is Jill and I'm very glad you are here. Come on in. See, there's a couple people coming. Hello, Victoria. Victoria is working on a shawl poncho thing. Okay. Joyce is good, knitting a sweater and on the yoke, so counting after every increase round. Ah. I do have a small yarn haul. I thought I'd wait. I'm going to wait just a little bit for everybody to come in, and then I will show y'all what I did when I went to Abilene yesterday. Hi, Roseanne. Good to see you. And for those of you that are members, in a couple days, I will be changing the membership. Hi, Susan. She's working on a Graph Steelers blanket. Oh, how exciting. I'm only going to have one level again of membership, which is the 99-cent level, the first level. So we're all gonna be floozies. Hello, Jeanette. Is it Jeanette or Janet? I'm never sure I'm saying that right. Hey, Tank. Oh, good. Tank's here. Awesome. My dad's doing good. He's been reading quite a bit. Tank has been a floozie for 12 months. Yay! She really been a lot longer than that, but in the membership. Thank you for that, Tank. Thank you. Hi, Kathy R. How's it going? Margaret's here. Hi, Margaret. Come on in. I've got my dad reading again, so there's times when he doesn't even turn on his TV. He likes Westerns. Hey, Cheryl, are you still at work or are you off early? Actually, it's probably, I think it's only 3 o'clock there, so she's still at work. Thanks for coming in. She's going to run me in the background, I'll bet you. But I did put up a members live for this coming Sunday at 11 o'clock. I hope everyone can make it. I wanted to go ahead and put it in there so that those who can come will. Oh, a sloth. Cool. Hi, Rosie. You listen to Westerns on YouTube, Tank says. Yep, Cheryl's still working. Lurking. Okay, working and lurking. Roseanne is closing up 3 sides of a P pillow, P as in the letter P, a cover for your baseball team. Awesome. We are going to be making some knit pillow covers soon, you guys. You know, I have the yarn that I got when I was with Cheryl, and I wanted to show y'all how to use the big needles to make those pillows. So we're going to be doing that, but I'm getting closer to clearing some of my stuff out where I can do more of the things I want to do. Not that I don't like what I work on, because I do, but you know, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Doing things where I am kind of obligated to do them kind of slows me down a little bit. Kathy is working on birthday blanket for a friend. Oh, that's cool. Jeanette Egan, yes, she's doing the happy hats for the veterans. And if you're not sure what the happy hats for the veterans are, I know that you can email Matt at Matt the Rockin' Crocheter, and he will get you in touch with Jeanette to send hats to the veterans. I'm going to be talking about hats, Jeanette, and I might be able to help out a little bit. I don't think, now Jeanette, there's no real, this is an ongoing thing, right? It's all the time, so that it's not like there's a deadline on them. Margaret is embroidering while sitting in the pickup line at school. What is the project, Margaret? And for anyone who is working and lurking, I see you and I appreciate you. I thank you very much for being here. I know I'm doing several vertical lives. That seems to be where a lot of people hang out. Jeanette says she donates hats to the homeless, vets, and families. And I may have some, I don't know, do you see, I send stuff to Warm Up America, and it's not very far from here. Jessica SMC has info for happy hats also. It's Margaret's embroidery is live, laugh, love, kind of looks like a sampler. I love the samplers. Oh my gosh, I used to do samplers all the time. When I was doing cross stitch all the time, I was always doing samplers. I have too many projects for embroidery right now. I do not need any more. I've got to do some of the ones I've got. I was going to show you guys, there is a way I saw of doing a double crochet where you don't chain up, and you make your loop longer. I don't know if anybody has seen this, okay? So you make your loop longer and you hold the loop, you wrap it around both strands like that. You go in and you grab the yarn, and I'm still holding, go through two and go through two, and it makes it less wonky, and it looks more like an actual double crochet. You're doing another scrap blanket? That's awesome. My next scrap blanket tank is going to be totally scrap, where I pick up, run through that, and when I run out, I just pick up the next color without color controlling. That's going to be my next scrap blanket, and I want to do where I started from the very, very beginning, which was doing that, exactly that, and it was just a big old granny square blanket in scraps. Whatever my mama gave me, leftovers. I'm wanting to do that too. Okay, so I went back and counted. When I started this, I started with 70 chains, and then I did single crochets in the back loops. So I had 70 chains to start, okay? And then I did 3 double crochets, skip 1, and 3, no, skip 2, and 3 double crochets. Skip 2, 3 double crochet clusters all the way around. That's how you do yours, Tank, and they're all Karen Simply Soft. But for some reason, when I went and counted my clusters, and I can kind of see it, I can kind of see where I have, it's not as wide. See, if you do it in half, you can see where you're, see here, but it's not really, really bad. So I think I will just keep going. But when I do the next one, and I am going to do more of these, I am definitely going to keep better track of it. Yeah, I like it. Hi, Hope. Not too much, just chit-chatting. You didn't miss much, just chit-chatting. Okay. Also, I'm fixing to show some things that I got, talk about my day yesterday. And also, Mr. Fiber brought in the Herschner's catalog. I'm curious to see if there's anything new. I have not looked in it yet. Is that 5 your time, Tank? It's 4 my time. Maybe 5 your time. I didn't know that you were different than me. Oh, you're going to go see Laura and Karen. Yay. I kind of had a hint that you were going to visit them. Hope's going to see Laura and Karen of Knit for Brains. Yay. I do have coffee. And I'm in the California cup today. And this is, I got it at the dollar store, and it's a caramel. But I don't remember the brand. I want to say it's like a Best Value or something. And monk fruit. And no dairy. You're Eastern. I guess I didn't realize you were a different time. Okay, so yesterday I went to the chiropractor. Or the crackerpractor, as my grandson Solomon says. And I started doing traction on my neck. You know, I've been doing traction on my lower back, and I had 3 or 4 treatments left in my plan that I purchased. And now I'm going to do the last of those and do the neck, because I've been having recurring headaches. And I've been drinking 8 glasses of water per day. So 64 ounces of water, taking greens, eating less sugar, eating less inflammatory foods. I just not sure what else to do to stop the headaches. And I know they're coming up through my neck and into my head here. So I asked him if I could use those and do the traction on my neck. So I did the first treatment yesterday. And it went great. I could feel tingling in my shoulder blade. So I knew that it was working, even though he started me on the lowest, you know, amount of stretch or whatever they call that, pressure or whatever. I don't know. And then I left there and I went, where'd I go next? I went to Barnes and Noble. I'll show you my books in a minute. And then I left Barnes and Noble and it wasn't near as crowded as it was the other day, but I went back to get a couple of the books that I put pictures in my video from there the other day, my vlog. It probably is Tank, but I don't know. I really don't understand how the machine is set up. They punch a lot of numbers in on those machines. So I don't really understand it. And it was nice, not nearly as crowded, still set up pretty well, exactly the same as it was the other day. But there was a couple of books that came home. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Hope. I'm gonna do those once a month. I'm gonna do those vlogs once a month and do like a catch up of everything. And starting August 1st, I will start writing down notes to myself where I will be able to put in some things. And hopefully I will take maybe little videos throughout the month so that I can also add those in. Hello, Jackie. How are you today, Jackie? Handcrafted by Jackie is here, and Jennifer Redgate is here. Hello to you, Jennifer. Glad to have you guys. Come on in. So that went good, and I'll show you what I got. I did go in there with something specific in mind at Barnes & Noble. And then they're right next door to Michael's. So I walked all around Michael's, and I didn't take a cart with me when I walked around. I really was simply looking to see if there was anything new. That's it. I was just looking to see if there was anything new. Well, I don't think what I bought yesterday was on sale. I really don't think it was on sale, but it was a good price. And there was a lady walking past. It was one of those big square boxes, and on one side it had one yarn and on the other side it had another yarn. And I went through all of those and I was looking at those, and this lady came up and she goes, "Do you need a cart?" And I was like, I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Are you not going to use your cart? No, I decided I don't need it. I've just got what I needed and I'm ready to go. And I said, okay. So this is what I put in my cart. They had several things, but they had these Karen tea cakes, and I can't remember if I have any of those up in my cakes up above. Hello, Bridget. Queen's Crafts by Bridget. Hello, hello. I need to get caught up with you, honey. I really do. I need to get caught up. I'm way behind on everybody because I hadn't felt really very good the last while. It feels like 2 weeks, but it's on and off again. One day I feel good, one day I don't. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. So I got Karen tea cakes. Yes, it's backwards. I don't care. Someday they'll fix it. This one is called Storm. These were $6.99. Thank you, Bridget. It is much, much appreciated. So these are the chunkier ones, okay? There are 6. 80% acrylic and 20% wool. 8.5 ounces, 240 grams, but there's 204 yards on here. Reminds me of Harpy in Line Brand's Mandala. Harpy. I feel like I remember that color. Hope, I feel like I remember that. Okay, you're making an Aussie. Oh, in memory of Aussie. That may have another one of those, but I got that one, and then I got this one. And these, I was thinking about the guys. This color also. I'm having trouble reading again. Ocean Night. Hi, Mary. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. Hello, Lynn. It's good to see you. This to me, this looks a lot like that cookie color in the anniversary cakes. That's what this one kind of reminds me of. Oh, you got an order for it the day that Ozzy passed, and you had to wait for stuff so you could make it. That is just too cool. I can't wait to see it. Okay, now I think I got, yeah, there's a couple more in the other bag. Okay, I want to make some of my chunky hats with these. That's the whole reason I got them, is for the chunky hats. Thank you, everybody, for the love. The flying love there. Thank you. I can see them. I'm so happy I can see those. I see them when I do them, but I didn't realize I could see them now on my screen. Thank you. Love it. Okay, so there's that one and that one. Now these, do you guys think that $6.99 was a good price for them? They also had these, of course I had to get this color, and there were 2 of them. These are a 4-weight, and I was thinking about holding them together to make the hats, or possibly putting them on the Addy. More than likely I'll put these on the Addy. This is the Karen cakes, just regular cakes. And I don't have a whole lot of those. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much for that. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so, so much. Well, this says it's a 4. Now there is a pattern here for a knitted shawl. And it only takes 2. And these 2, this one starts with the white, and then this one starts with the dark. So I can I can start light and finish dark, or I can start dark. No, that's not true, because how does it finish? Yeah. I probably should start with this one, because on the outside of this one is a light color. Right? And then go into this one, because when I finish, it'll have this color on the outside. You think it's a good price? Hi, Karen. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. But wouldn't it be nice to do what's on there? That's a knitted shawl. I'll check it out and see. Okay. And then I want to know, on the other side of that box, they had the Caron Jumbo Ombres, and I didn't have this one. And they were $11.99. So is that a good price? Because I have not checked to see how much the larger skeins are in a while. This is that one. Isn't that pretty? So this is Caron Jumbo Ombre, 12 ounces, 595 yards, 544 meters. Hello, Amelia. Good to see you. Come on in. 100% acrylic. Yes, the nice neutrals. There's a whole bunch of Fiber Spiders patterns, and he does quite a few neutrals, and he does these things that require like a long color change. And that's where my brain was going with this. I got 2 of them. And again, we have the lighter and the darker. Hi, Bubby. Serbs is here. This one starts light and finishes light on the outside of this one. This one starts, it looks like it starts, no, this one starts lighter, but it finishes darker. But for one of his blankets that have the fillet, like the Which Way fillet, and he's got 2 or 3 really interesting ones. A square one, and then there's a sideways one, you know. So that was my thought with those, because that gives me 1,000, and that's like 1,200 yards for that. And I think that would do it with some of his blankets. Thank you all for coming in. I'm so glad to have everybody. Okay, there was another one. This was another Guy color. Another one of the tea cakes. This one is Rainforest. And now with these, if I were to do my pattern, oh, that would be cool if he does, Hope. Hope thinks that he tags the videos with ombre if he uses it. That would be cool if he did. So if I do my pattern where I put the paw prints on it, I have this Red Heart Comfort, which is a 5 weight, but I think that this would work for the paws on the hats with the 6. I think it'll be just fine. If I wanted to, I could almost hold the Comfort double. I mean, they're really not too far off. So I think I could get several hats with this and these and make my pattern. You know, I was making only the 4-weight hats, and now that I worked out how to make the bulky one, I am loving making them in the bulky. You can find my hat pattern. It does not have the revision for the bulky in it. I will do that at some point, but you can find my patterns on Ko-fi. And the last two things I got, oh my God, these are soft. These are so super soft. I have some of this and I didn't have but one or two. And I thought if I do a blanket or something. Hi, Leanie. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you, Amelia. If I do decide to do a bigger project, I wanted to have a little bit more of it, and it's the cloud cakes. So these were $6.99, and I want to say that these were at least $11.99 before. So I feel like that was a good deal on these. And I got 2 of them in this color. These are 8.5 ounces, 240 grams, 760 yards, 695 meters, and they're 100% polyester. And this color is called Tidal Wave. And I believe that the other ones that I have some teal in them, or neutral, either or. And so I think that I'll be able to put these together with those and make a larger project with it. Yeah, so that's what I got. That is my haul from Michael's. And then at Barnes & Noble, I am now following Dr. Gundry, and Dr. Gundry has written several books. Hope said it doesn't look like he does tag them. I know he tells you in the beginning though. You stumbled upon a dragonfly triangle shawl made with ombre. And it's one skein. Oh, okay. Yeah, go see if they have the $6.99 box there. They had solid colors in the Karen 1 pounds for $11.99. But I just don't know if that was a sale price or not. Okay, you guys, and I didn't know whether that $11.99 was a good price. Okay, so I didn't buy more of them. I feel like if they had been like $8.99, I would have like bought some of the solid colors. But those were the only 2 of that ombre and that color, and I did not have that color, and I really thought it was a great deal. A great thing for what I have in mind. I bought the Plant Paradox, which is by Dr. Gundry. I am now trying to eat less foods that have that give you an inflammatory response because of my fibromyalgia. So this has a lot of recipes. I have his book on Kindle that talks about the science behind eating this way. So this is it's not completely plant-based. You can eat fish, chicken, beef, pork. You can eat a lot of stuff. You have to buy a certain thing when you do. You can have eggs, but it's mostly plant-based. I can tell a difference, Tank. Yes, I can definitely tell a difference. This is the second week, and I'm still learning a lot. I'm just a baby doing this. I'm not a baby to eating plans and learning about plant-based either. I did vegan for a little while, so I'm familiar with plant-based. But it's definitely brought down my inflammation. Look at my hands. Usually my fingers are usually so much fatter and swelled up. That right there tells you that it's working for me. So the main one of the things that you do when you eat his way is not eat lectin. Okay, Bridget, I will email you. I know that, yeah, we can talk about that. Absolutely. Yes, and that is, I'm no longer eating wheat. I've eliminated wheat, and I'm eliminating lectin, Lectin, foods that have lectins in them. Those are the two main things I've eliminated, and most dairy. So I got his book. It was $20. It includes 1-pot meals, because this one he has 2 versions, and I got the version that is for families. And the reason was because I want to be able to feed Mr. Fiber, and if I have the grandkids, there might be something in here they would eat also. So there's 2 versions. He has the regular one and the family one, okay? But it has the slow cooker, sheet pan, instant pot. Yeah, 81 pot meals in here. So I was really happy to find it. And then, no, I am not doing Ozempic. I did Ozempic for about 8 weeks only. I only bought 1 vial of the Ozempic, and I did it 8 weeks. And I had early results the first couple weeks with Ozempic. I am not diabetic. I'm pre-diabetic, which is like half the world is pre-diabetic. And I was having some higher numbers depending on what I ate. But now that I have been keeping track, that's very rare anymore. Most of the time I'm below 120. So I'm like 120 or below when I check it. And I don't even check it all that much anymore. Things are pretty well under control now that I do use honey, which is a sweetener, which is well, sugar, but it's a fast-acting sugar. You know, it's low. I forget what they call it. Anyway, so no, I'm not still doing Ozempic. I had a very bad experience with the doctor that sold me the Ozempic. That was my nurse practitioner. And I left her, and I now go local to the hospital, and there's a doctor over there that I'm seeing. I can probably get Ozempic again, but I'm not going to. I did not appreciate my experience that I had with it. Okay, I got 3 books that I really just should have gotten them when I was there before, but I had a $10 voucher after the last time. Low glycemic, that's exactly it, Hope, thank you. That's what I was looking for. Okay, I got The Midnight Assassin. This is by Skip Hollandsworth. Now, does that name sound familiar at all to anybody? Because Skip Hollandsworth is who did the podcast on the Texas boy that we talked about that went missing. And now I can't think of his name. That's the fibro fog. But he writes about a ruthless murderer terrorizing the city in Austin in the 1800s. And I don't know if this is his first book, but he's an award-winning journalist, screenwriter, and executive editor of Texas Monthly magazine. His work was included in the 2002, 2003, 2006, and 2010 editions of Best American Crime Writing. Hi, Nancy. He has won a National Magazine Award for feature writing. He co-wrote the acclaimed screenplay Bernie with director Richard Linklater. He lives in Dallas with his wife and daughter. And he always did I want to say it was on PBS. He did a like drive around Texas thing that I always used to watch. So that's it. I don't know if you guys remember. I cannot remember the name of the podcast we talked about. Okay, and then this one, Texas Death Row. Since the reinstatement of the death penalty in 1977, Texas has put more than 400 prisoners to death, far more than any other state. Texas Death Row puts faces to those condemned men and women, with stark details of their crimes, sentencing, last meals, and last words. Definitive and objective, Texas Death Row will provide ample fuel for readers on both sides of the death penalty debate. And I'm not asking y'all for your opinion. I just thought it was interesting. And it's got pictures. I thought this would be a nice reference book for us to kind of just pick out. We could just, it might be 100 years before we got through each one. We could talk about 5 at a time or so, I guess. I don't know. But it would be I think it's cool. And then the next one, I really wanted this book and I couldn't find it anywhere, like on Libby or any of the, hi Lorna, come on in. Oh, it's okay, I'm glad you're here. You did miss the yarn. I showed some yarn I got from Michael's, and now I'm showing the books I got from Barnes & Noble. This one is called 18 Tiny Deaths. It is the untold story of the woman who invented modern forensics. This book will beguile anyone with an interest in forensic science or the history of crime investigation. It's written by Bruce Goldfarb. Introduction by Judy Melinek, MD. I don't know if y'all have heard of Judy Melinek. I have heard of Judy Melinek. Fascinating story of the forgotten woman who pioneered forensic science. So this is going way back, you guys. This is going back World War II. Frances Glessner Lee stands at the front of a wood-paneled classroom within Harvard Medical School and addresses the young men attending her seminar on the developing field of forensic science. A grandmother without a college degree, Lee may appear better suited for a life of knitting rather than of investigation of unexpected death. Her colleagues and students, however, know her to be an extremely intelligent and exacting researcher and teacher. The perfect candidate, despite her gender, to push the scientific investigation of unexpected death out of the dark confines of centuries-old techniques and into the light of the modern day. So World War II time. So those are the 3 books that I got. 4 books. Okay. What else? Maribel, how are you? Did you get you got your package. Who else did I send packages to? I don't know if Russ got his. I need to check. I'm sure he did. I haven't been up late enough at night. And I know this week he's working late, so we're probably not going to have Crochet with Russ this week. But I should message him and ask him if he did get his package. Nancy, did you get yours? Because it hasn't returned to me. Not yet. I'll see if I can find it. I will go on to Pirate Ship and see what I can find out. I had been meaning to message you and ask you. He had to leave his kitty at the vet. They didn't get to bring the kitty home. Russ's kitty has a tumor. My understanding is that he has a tumor on the back of his jaw. Okay, I'll wait and see how it all plays out. I know. That was his cat Junior. Such a pretty thing too. I don't know how old he is. I don't remember. Does anybody remember how old Russ's cat is? I want to say Junior was Tippy's son. Thank you, Jennifer. $13, okay. Well, that's pretty good for a cat, to be honest. It's not the oldest, but it's pretty good. Having been indoors helps. I do not have any indoor cats. Our cats are only outside. I've been really trying to nurse Mama. Mama Kitty has been. So we have 3 sets of kittens. The 2 tortoiseshell cats, they both have a litter. And then we have a black, solid black mama who had a litter but only one surviving kitten. And he is as cute as he can be. I say he. I don't know. But it's a cutie. It's all tabby, gray tabby. Oh, I saw your comment the other day. Puro Crochet is in Brazil. I had seen that come up the other day and I wondered where you were. Well, hello to you, and I'm glad you came in. I appreciate it. Yeah. I did not know what country that you were coming to us from. So what I was going to say about the latest, yes, to type teal to drop your link. Yes. There we go, just like Tank did. The word is teal, T-E-A-L. My latest Floozie in the She Shed, which is my podcast, crochet and knitting podcast, that was on Monday. And if you are so inclined, there is a little something in there. Hint, hint. I suggest to anyone who is interested to go over and to watch that. And I wanted to make note that I have decided I will send things to other places in the world if you win. However, you have to pay the shipping if you're outside of the US. I will not pay shipping outside of the US, and you have to pay your own duties and taxes and all of that good stuff. Are you working on anything tonight, Nancy? Or I missed the bakery. I just was not feeling good. Okay, no problem. Puro says she is learning to speak English. We just appreciate you coming in. Quilted ornament for Christmas in July tonight. Okay, awesome. Is that at 8? I think that's 8 my time. 7 your time? You finished the brick wall in the 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. You finished the brick wall in the bakery? It amazes me the things that you make out of bits and pieces and stuffs. It's amazing. Well, Puro, I do assume, of course, that you understand me. You might be having difficulty writing it, but you understand me. You cut over 300 mini bricks from the Dollar Tree cork sheet that you painted on Monday night. Oh my gosh, 300 mini bricks. That's patience, my friend. That is such patience. Oh, that is such patience. Wow. Oh my goodness. Hello again, Mona. Good to see you. I'm thanking you for coming in. I don't know why I said it that way, but I thank you. Tomorrow I will probably go over to my desk tomorrow and do, I don't know. I don't know if I will do diamond painting tomorrow. What do y'all think? Do you want to do diamond painting or do you want to do coloring? And by the way, I have another appointment in Abilene tomorrow. The grout. Oh my gosh. Roseanne says diamond painting. I know Mona's going to say coloring. Mona likes to color. Mona, if you have a channel, please put your link, if you would like your link dropped. Put the word teal. I met Mona over at Shani Blue, who colors and reads books. Now, the book I'm reading right now is called The City. It is by Dean Koontz. And I'm listening to that on Libby. And I'm not enjoying it a lot. I'm enjoying it a little, but not a lot. Oh, your son Jay is working on a big diamond painting? Oh. This is going to be, Puro was asking me about what I'm making. This is a granny scarf in the round. And it has a slight lean to it. So it's granny shells in the round. And I'm going back and forth between two colors of mandala, Lion Brand mandala. Yeah, I'm listening to it. I may be able to finish it up tonight. It's funny. I need to go back and look at the dates on when the two books were published. You don't need a new hobby. Okay. But I haven't done the diamond painting in a while. So we'll see. So I read, and I absolutely loved it. It was the Stephen King book, Fairy Tale, that I talked about before. This one is similar. It's Dean Koontz, The City. So I'll finish it. It's got that fantasy to it, like there's magic. You don't have a channel. Okay, I didn't know. Hi, Barbara. Good to see you. Well, I appreciate you saying hello, and I appreciate you lurking. I enjoy having all the lurkers. I appreciate them too. Your sister had neck surgery in Abilene. Do you know which clinic she went to? Which doctor? You don't have to say if you don't want to. I hope she's doing well. Puro says her son lives in New York. Hope says her favorite book by Steve. I think that was my favorite by him ever, was Fairy Tale. Kristen Hanna has a new one out, right? Doesn't she have a new one? I thought I saw a new one at Barnes & Noble. A 17-week wait. So that means it's good. That means it's good. Joyce, it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait, just saying. Oh my gosh. And I wanted you guys to know that I have not totally given up on the thought of having the nerves burned in my back. I'm not giving up on that thought. If the pain comes back and I'm unable to get by, I'm gonna have it done. I just put it off for a long time because I'm in a different place now than I was when I went to the doctor and was going to have that done. What are you reading, Joyce? And Tank is doing digital. Oh, waiting on it. I know. Yeah, my daughter Chelsea has read quite a bit of Kristen Hanna. I had a whole bunch of those that I found for her. Now I'm finding books for my dad, and he's reading Johnstone and Ralph Compton and Max Brown. Those are the three that he's been reading recently. Barbara said her sister's doing pretty good. She had to get titanium discs put in her neck. And this Dr. Trammell. I have heard of Dr. Trammell. Got to go feed everybody. Okay, Hope. Thank you. Hugs to you. I'm so glad you were here. Do any of you guys, do you read Westerns, Tank? She said she reads Johnstone. Have you read the Eagles series? Those are the ones that he's reading right now, the Eagles. Most of them have something to do with eagles. Okay, I need to go dehydrate and I will be right back. Okay, you guys? I'm gonna let you stare at Tawanda doesn't have anything on her right now. Let's see how long this scarf is on her. Mona had total back surgery from T12 to the ilium with 3 rods and screws and pins. Oh my goodness. And how is that, Mona? Do you feel like it was worth it to have your back surgery? You must have had a reason for that. Five years ago. Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh. I'm going to swing this up and onto Tawanda. Nope, I can't get there from here. I can't get there from here without falling. Be right back. Yeah, I can't. I have to do it from here. Come here, girl. It could be a nice cowl, right? I think it's going to be a nice, like, infinity cowl. But I'll keep going. Ooh. Oh. Avalanche. I have a yarn avalanche. Take care, Puro. You were in rough shape. Well worth it, for sure. Spinal stenosis, bulging disc, herniated disc, arthritis. Yes, I have that too. I have that too. And I also have the degenerative plate disease. Joyce says The Four Loves by C.S. Lewis, History of the World in 100 Animals. I saw that the other day. Hubby and I are reading Princess Bride. Now, that book I showed the other day was supposed to be like Princess Bride-ish. I want to get it though. I may put a hold on it. Tank's got thunderstorms coming in. You be safe, Tank. You have that in your back as well, Nancy. Yeah. Well, it just kind of depends. Mona is saying she was not given that option to have the fusion. Not fusion. It's not fusion. Ablation. Ablation is what the option they were giving me. So I have started taking turmeric again, but I'm taking a different kind than I was taking before. And this something interesting. I've been taking the new turmeric, which is a like 95% purity, something like that. I'm noticing a difference in my shoulder pain. It's better. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought you meant. Mona's saying that she would have been in a wheelchair without the surgery. She did have fusion. Yeah, I'm guessing that you had, I was guessing that you had much worse prognosis, that you had no choice to do what you did. You got sun poisoning? You stayed out in the sun too much, Jennifer? You have a great night too. You be sure and drink water and take a cool shower, and maybe you know, vitamin C will help pull your immune system up, but you have to take it 4 times a day. A lot of people don't realize vitamin C only stays with you for a short amount of time. It does you no good to take just one pill. But take vitamin C 4 times a day when you're trying to up your immune system, okay? It'll help you with your sunburn. I'm not a doctor. I've just been doing a lot of research. Losing the 40 pounds. Where you wear your brace when you walk. I had not thought about that. Nancy, I had not thought about wearing my brace to go walking. That I need to do. I just read that the other day, Jennifer, about the vitamin C. I always assumed if you took a vitamin C every day, like when you're sick, that it helps you, but it doesn't. You have to take it 4 times a day. And possibly using some kind of a aloe vera on your skin helps. I like to put it in the refrigerator, make it cold. Yeah, but I had not even thought about wearing it when I walked. I will wear my brace around the house if I need to. I had not thought about wearing it. It would keep me from, my thought on that is that it would keep me from doing things I shouldn't. Yeah, the awesome plant is great when it's cold. I have a hard time growing them. I give them too much water. I love on my aloe vera plants too much and then they die on me. I can't seem to keep one alive. Oh, aloe vera is the best when it's cold. It's the best. Serbs is on the horn. Yeah, you know, I have not had a whole lot of luck with the biofreeze. Do you know that? Isn't that weird? I don't respond to the biofreeze, but I do respond to the Voltaren. That one I can do. I've had pretty good luck with it. The Voltaren is pretty good, especially on my hands when my hands are sore. But I've been mostly I use it on my hands and my shoulder. My shoulder. Yes. I have a new turmeric that I'm taking and I'm waiting to see. I want to give myself almost a full month on it before I share that with you guys to see if it's worth getting. Okay, you guys, I think that's going to be it for today. I don't have anything else really to tell you. Don't forget that you have to take pepper when you take turmeric. And just cooking with it doesn't do it. See, this could be a cowl. But I think I'm going to just keep going. This is what I have left of them. Mandala ombre and mandala tweed stripes. That's what I have left of them. So I'm figuring it will be at least twice as long. Tangled around my light. I really am liking how it's coming out. Yeah, the turmeric that I take has pepperine. It is called pepperine. I had not opened the Herschner's magazine. Do you guys have any questions for me about things that are going on my channel? if anybody would like to drop their channel again before we go, you are welcome to do so by using the word teal. This is the fall 2025. Free shipping on orders over 35 inside the US with Xmas FS25, and that is good until the 11th of August. You guys probably can't see that, but it says Xmas FS25. So, a lot of Christmas stuff. Those are pretty. Holiday hearth placemats and coasters. Look how pretty those are. Those are pretty. You got this one with this cover. There's a holiday sampler throw. I like that one too. So you just pick like a main color. That green is the main color that they chose to base everything off of. So I was supposed to go today and get a mammogram, but I just did not feel good when I got up, and last night having the migraine after my treatment. Did I say that? I don't know if I told you guys that. It triggered a migraine. Anyway. Oh, look at everything in blue and purple. What is that one? Look at these counted cross-stitch greeting cards. Those are pretty. Lots of Christmas stuff in this one. But I'm going to skip. Their holiday sparkle yarn packs are $20, you guys. You get 3 of their worsted 8. So that's 8 ounces in each. Hello, Laura's Block Ministries. Do what brings you joy, Mona. That's all I know. So they have some holiday packs with sparkle yarn in them. And they're $20 for the 3-pack. But I wanted to see if there's anything new. So there's Heather, there's the Heather yarn, there's the multi-packs. The multi-packs are also $19.99, but you get a 4-pack. Now those, I guess because of the sparkle on that other one. That other one was only 3 balls. In the holiday ones, yeah, 3 for $20. But the regular worsted 8 multis, which comes with 1 variegated, it's 4 for $20. The ones with the sparkle, you only get 3. Interesting. MVP specs. That MVP yarn, I think that's the one, I don't know. I can't remember which one Russ is using in his blanket. Neon lights. The MVP packs are $14.99, and you get 3 worsted 8 colors in that. Yeah, there's the same size. They're just different lines. So the one with the sparkle, you only got 3. The one with the MVP, where it's the team colors, you only get 3. But they're $14.99 for them. See that? That's the MVP one. But there looks to be different colors. The Afghan yarn in the multi-pack is $20, and you get 4. And those, that's a number 2 fine. Okay, Laura, thank you for being here. $244 yards, 2 ounces per ball. 100% acrylic. The Afghan yarn, you get 4 of those. No, it's a pack of 8. You get 2 of each color. So that one is the pack of 8 for $20 on the Afghan yarn. Did you guys know that Herschner's has their own amigurumi yarn called My Ami? Not Miami, My Ami. Huh. And they have color packs in those, and you can get 5 for $14.95. Okay, then they have Premiere and Puzzle, Caron. Okay, here, the Caron, now see, the Caron Jumbo Ombre in the Herschner's catalog is also $11.99. I bet they have bag deals that makes them less though. The Ami yarn, oh, I'll check it. One moment. Nancy wants to know if that's cotton. Perfectly sized for amigurumi, lightweight yarn. It's a lightweight DK3. It's 55% acrylic and 45% cotton. It's a 50-gram ball, 120 yards. Roll with it melange. Bitty stripes is $9.99. Now see, that's a better deal, I think, $9.99. Super Saver, Red Heart All-in-One Granny. Those are $9.99. There's scrubby yarns, cotton yarns. Baby yarns. The Parfait Chunky packs are $19.95 for a pack of 5. The Parfait Chunky. A lot of people use those to do amis too. Don't they do the baby yarn in packs also? What you got? You got your ball? You got your ball? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. What? He's trying to get me to play with him. Yep. I was looking for packs, but I don't see any. I don't see baby yarn in packs. There may be some online though. But the baby yarns run, the multis are $5.47, the sparkles are $6.97, and the stripes are $5.47. And they're 8 ounce. Okay. There's puzzles. I don't see anything new, and I didn't see any big twist. Ooh, that's a new one. The Amber Glow Mosaic Throw. It's a kit. It's $44.99. It uses worsted 8 yarn. That's interesting. Look at that one. You all right? Did you get a little something in your throat? They have some ho-ho holiday yarns in this book. Their festive fusion yarns are in here for $9.99 a ball. You can get a bag of 5, which makes them $8.99 at $44.95. Their festive fusion colors, what are they? Holly Jolly, Mistletoe Magic, Holly Berries, and Ruby Pines. That's this one. They're festive fusion. And then they have the Holly Hues Tweed. Comes in a scarlet, evergreen, and snow. Those are $10.99. Those are a 10.5 ounce ball. Wow. That's a number 6 yarn. Okay, that Festive Fusion is a number 4 yarn. The tweed one is a number 6 yarn. This one here. A 10.5 ounce ball is pretty good. That's a pretty good size for that size of yarn. And then the 5 bulky is $8.99. There's a green, a red, a polar frost, and a silver bells. I wonder that polar frost, if that's a blue or a purple. I cannot tell. I cannot tell if that's a blue or a purple. Hi, Lori. Are you working on your blanket? You know you want to get that out of the way. How are you doing? Those are $8.99 each. So those are Christmas yarns in here, you guys, in this Christmas magazine. There's a whole bunch more crafts and stuff in here, but that's everything I see. I didn't see the big twist at all. And I thought they were selling, which one? The Pound Plus? Weren't they selling the Pound Plus in Big Twist? I think. Thought they were selling more than that. I didn't see any big twist in here at all. I'm gonna look through it one more time, you guys, okay? Give me a sec. So I didn't look at every page. They have a sparkle yarn, holiday sparkle yarn in here too. It's a number 4 weight, and it's an 8-ounce ball. Aren't they supposed to have others by Big Twist? What happened to that? They're not putting it in their magazine, only online? Hi, Nifty. Okay, I'll show the sparkle here in just a moment. I wanted to go look through here again and make sure I didn't miss the Big Twist. But I will show it. Hold on one second. Nope. It's not in here. Okay. All right, here's the sparkle one. It's their holiday worsted 8s. Okay, Herschnerr sells Big Twist 6-ounce skeins of sparkle and ice and Casey cotton. Magazine got a couple months ago. Big Twist was for limited time only while supplies. So that's kind of what I'm guessing about that, you guys. I kind of feel like Herschner's bought like a warehouse of stuff, and then that was it. Like it was a one-time thing. Whatever we got, and then it's gone. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 colors, maybe 7. No, 6 colors in that sparkle, Nifty. They're $6.97 a ball, and they're 8 ounces. And you get 489 yards on those. Sweet Tinsel, Frosty, Holiday Elegance, Holly Berry, Flocked Tree, and Sugar Plum. And the sparkles are solid too. That's new. That says new. The holiday sparkle, which they don't have to be for holiday, but they now have a sparkle solid, and it's $6.97 a ball. Did you guys see that? Look at all those colors. That's a lot of colors. That's a good selection there. Okay. All right. You bought some for a Christmas present? Cool. That's cool. I gave away my Christmas yarn. Lynn, I want to say you're the one that got my Big Twist Christmas yarn, right? Didn't you get that one? You make a lot of Christmas stuff, don't you? Okay, well, I am on my phone. Let me see if I can pull it. Yeah, but you make a lot of Christmas stuff. I'm really glad you got that. It's been sitting there for a year, maybe 2 years. I obviously was not using it. Got my iPad, getting ready for Tank. Tank's gonna send me something from Herschner's. Where are you sending it, Tank? Yeah, that's what I'm. Oh, I'm not logged in there. I'm not logged in there. Let me go look. Hubby's watching the news and they found the dentist guilty of murder for lacing the wife's shakes. They found him guilty. Interesting. I haven't been following that one, other than what you guys have been talking about. Matter of fact, I haven't watched any trials or anything this week at all. It was too much. Y'all see Shabusiness? A little bleeps of stuff, news came up. And I'm like, I can't with her. I cannot with her. Ugh. She gave an interview from jail. What an evil bitch, let me tell you. Okay, here's the big twist that they have online. Here's what I'm seeing from Big Twist. The Big Twist value is $4.49. The Pound Plus is $11.99. The Big Twist Ombre, $4.49. The Heather yarn is $6.49. She's very disturbing. Tailor Shabusiness. Big Twist Twinkle is $6.49. Supernova is $9.99. So I wanted to see what they have in the ombre, what colors they have. Okay, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 29 colors in the Big Twist ombre. What is that? Ooh, that's pretty. Has anybody seen this one? I don't remember seeing this. This one's called Lake House. That one's pretty. I don't think I have that one. I'm looking up on my up on my shelf. See, there's all my menagerie, Lori. That Lori was my personal shopper. I think right in here is that big twist, but I don't think I have that color. But that's a lot of colors. Yeah, Lori was my personal shopper. I have them all up there. Let me see that lake house again. They have at least 10 of them. I put it in my cart as 10, and they have at least 10 of them. This one looks interesting too. See, these are colors I never saw in my store. I would go into my store and they might have 2 colors of the ombres. But look at this one. What is this one called again? This one is called Mountainside. This one is Mountainside. That's a pretty one too. Hello, Robin. Good to see you. Isn't that a pretty one too? See, I never saw those. Those were never in my store. I did get some of the Halloween one. There was a limited one. The Unicorn Magic, the Candy Bowl, those I've seen. The Warm Brights, the Rainbow Bright, the Rainbow Wish. Neon Lights, they had that one. I don't remember seeing this roller rink. That might be the one I have up there showing. Nope, that's not the one. Here's roller rink. I should get that one. That one is 80s. Hello, May. Yeah. Interesting. It says free shipping on Big Twist and Casey yarns. Offer ends the 31st. Okay, tell me about it. Free shipping? Free shipping on Big Twist and Casey yarn. Casey Essential Cotton. It is really nice stuff. Thank you, Robin. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Herschner's. I'm on Herschner's, Maribel. Free shipping on KC and Big Twist yarns until tomorrow. That's very nice of you. You're a sweetheart. Okay. I really like that KC cotton. It's a lot like I Love This Cotton. Oh. They're only showing one color left of the cotton stripes. They're only showing one color left. I'm pretty sure I have this one. I have to look over there. Only one color left. Yeah, I see it over there in my cottons. Hey Adele, good to see you. Aw, she's been a floozie for 15 months. Thank you so much. How are you doing, my friend? I know that Gracie said she wouldn't be around for a little while, y'all, because she's going to see the grandbabies. I'm gonna go have a vacation, have a good time. And that's the only KC yarn I see. That cotton, that color. That's it. Although there is a throw done in Hirsch let's see, what does this say? Sunset Gradient in Big Twist value. It is $39.99. That would be, you would get free shipping on this too. $39.99 for this one. That's gorgeous. I'm sure you've seen it, Tank. Kind of looks like sunflowers. Called Golden Hour Throw. Got me on the TV? Okay. Isn't that gorgeous? Those colors together. Oh, they're so pretty. Yeah, $39.99 for that kit. It comes out to be a 46 by 55. I don't know if that is Boggy Creek size. For those of you who make for Boggy Creek, I don't know if that's the right size for that. They use an eye hook. All right, so if you guys want to get some Big Twist before tomorrow. Okay, now I'm done. 40 by 50 for Boggy Creek. Okay. I always forget the measurements. But I know a lot of you are making them. Okay, I am gonna go and do some crochet and turn the lights off in here. Take it easy. Got to do a couple chores before tomorrow. And then I go to the chiropractor tomorrow, and then I have to, well, I got to give Mr. Fiber some money so he can go get the boys' medicine, because I still haven't done that. But I wanted to try, I found a place where I can take my ring, my wedding ring, and see about getting it to fit me like this ring does. So I want to try and do that tomorrow and get it dropped off and see if, now that I'm getting a handle on my inflammation, like my hands are doing like 80% of the time better. would be worth it to have my ring fixed. So, and I have been swimming with this ring. I have slept with it, and I have been able to keep it on. Okay, thank you, Robin. I so appreciate it. I really appreciate all of you coming in. You know I do, and all of you who lurk and all of the replays. And I will see you guys hopefully I will be back in time for tomorrow. Okay? Hopefully. So, thank you. Yes, everybody, take care. Be safe and have fun today. Love y'all. I don't think I have the effects anymore. Let me see. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh. Oh, that's for a short. What are those? That's the lighting. I don't see them. Green screen. No, I don't see the effects so that I can do stuff like this and it do things. I don't got it. All right. Love y'all. Have fun today. Bye, everybody.